Hello, good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the topic how to measure the height of an object using theodolite. So, in the last class, we discussed how to use a theodolite and how to find horizontal angle, vertical angle, and also how to measure a bearings using a theodolite. Okay, so today we are going to discuss one of its application, that is how to find the height of an object. Okay, suppose here the object is AB and the height of the object is h. So we need to find the height of that object using the angles measured. So we have to find the vertical angles using our theodolite, and using this vertical angle we have to find the height of that object. Okay, so we are considering three conditions, and using these three conditions we are finding the height. In the first case will be when both the points, that is the top end of the object and the bottom end of the object, is above the line of sight. That is the first case. The second case is when the top end of the object is above line of sight and the bottom end of the object is below line of sight. And this is the figure of that condition. And the third case is when both the top and bottom end of the object is below the line of sight. And in these three cases we have to find the height. Okay, so the first case, when A and B are above horizontal line, that is A and B are the points, top end is A and bottom end is B of that object. So in practical this object will be like this. So this is the ground and the object AB is above the ground here. So we need to find the vertical angles towards the top end of the object, that is A, and that angle we got is alpha. Similarly, we will take the vertical angles towards the bottom end of the object, and that we got as beta. Okay, so to find the height h, first you have to find the height of the point A from the horizontal or from the line of sight. Horizontal is the angle 0, vertical angle is 0 in horizontal, and from that 0 we have to find the angle alpha. So we already know the distance from the object to the instrument is d, horizontal distance. So using trigonometric formula we can find the height h1. Height h1 will be equal to d into tan alpha. Okay, so this is the triangle. So we have the angle alpha, we have the distance d, so the height h1, we need to find h1 is equal to d into tan alpha. Okay, similarly the height b from the horizontal, b is equal to height h2 is equal to d into tan beta, considering this small triangle. Okay, and from this h1 and h2 we can find the height of the object AB. Height of the object AB is equal to, it will be h1 minus h2. That is the first case. Now the second case, that is when the point A is above the horizontal and B is below the horizontal. Okay, or we can say in other words, the A is the point A, that is the top end of the object, is above horizontal line and bottom end of the object is below horizontal line. The angles measured to the top is alpha, that is an angle of elevation, and the angle measured, the vertical angle measured towards the bottom end is beta, and that is an angle of depression. Okay, angle of depression means the angle measured below the line of sight is known as angle of depression, and the angle measured above the line of sight is known as angle of elevation. So from this we can find similarly, just as we did in the previous case, using trigonometric conditions, we can find h1 is equal to d into tan alpha and h2 is equal to d into tan beta. So the height of the object AB, h will be equal to h1 plus h2. Okay. Now the third case, that is when the points A and B, that is the top end and bottom end of the object, are below the line of sight or below the horizontal. So here the ground will be such like this, and the object is here in the ground, and we have to find the angle towards the top of the object A and towards the bottom of the object B. Okay, towards the top we got the angle alpha, and towards the bottom we got the angle beta, and using this we can find the height h1, that is the height of the point A from the horizontal h1, and the height of the point B from the horizontal is h2. H1 is d h1 is considering this triangle. H1 is equal to d tan alpha and h2 is equal to d tan beta. H2 is equal to d tan beta. Simple. So from this we can find the height of the object h is equal to h2 minus h1. Okay, h will be equal to h2 minus h1. So that is how we find the height of the objects.